Welcome to the 1990 playoffs, where we saw two historic franchises who only a few years ago battled in the conference finals for 3 straight years. Now they were both looking to advance to the semis. Welcome to another video at Rewritten Rings. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe. It goes a long way. Here we look at the 1990 first round in our universe. Let's get right into it. We start with the most intriguing series of the first round, the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Boston Celtics. These two met in the conference finals 3 years in a row in the mid-80s in our universe, with the Celtics winning the first two and the Sixers winning the last one the year they won the title. Now these two historic franchises face off in the first round with pride on the line. Who do you got? Leave me a comment. The close game in game one, are we going to jump in? With 2:14 left to go, the Celtics are up 3. Let's jump in. If you watch my recent videos, I promised you more game action, and we got it here in game one of this series. With the Sixers down 3, they go right to their big man, Moses Malone. Is he going to get the bucket? No, but he gets fouled by rookie Shawn Kemp. He's going to the line. A lot is riding on this rookie Shawn Kemp as the Celtics trade away Kevin McHale for him. Let's see how he does in this first playoff series. After missing his first free throw, Moses Malone looks to make his second one. He got it. He's got 22 on the game. At the other end, the ball goes to the rookie. Shawn Kemp is backing up his defender. Gets an easy bucket. At the other end, Ankles finds Moses Malone right under the basket, but he gets blocked by Sabonis. Like, got Sabonis in the trade. They wanted to go bigger, and it paid off there. Kenny Smith has the ball with shot clock winding down. What is he going to do with it? Gets the pick from Kemp. Shoots the 3. Misses. Rebound. Sixers, and they're pushing it up. They're going to Moses Malone again. Takes a shot. Misses. Rebound. Celtics. I don't see Barkley in the game. That's why they're going to Moses Malone. He wasn't fouled out. Bird with the shot. Misses. Rebound. Sixers. Cheeks finds Sanders down low. He gets blocked by Bird. The ball goes to Doc Rivers. He takes a shot. Misses. Rebound Sabonis. He misses. Rebound Sixers. With 23 seconds left to go, the Sixers are desperate for a shot here. They need a score. Cheeks takes a shot. Rebound. And it's Moses Malone with the putback. With only 14 seconds left to go, the Sixers are forced to foul. Let's see if Kenny Smith can make his free throws. The first one is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. This to make it 2 possessions, and it's good. Timeout Sixers, they need a bucket here or this game is over. Ball goes to Ankles. He takes the 3, misses, rebound Sabonis, and this game is over. After 2 made free throws by the Celtics, Jeff Turner takes the 3. He makes it, cuts it down to 3. But the Celtics made their free throws and won by 5. Bird led the way with 23 and 10. Sabonis added 10 points and 14 rebounds. Moses Malone had 24 and 12 for the Sixers, while Charles Barkley had 22, 9, and 5 blocks, but he wasn't there late, so he must have fouled out. Next, we have the New York Knicks and the Milwaukee Bucks. The Knicks made it to the conference finals last year, but they had Joe Dumars. He's now left for Cleveland. While the Bucks have made the playoffs all 7 years of our universe and have yet to advance out of the first round. They're favorites here, and once again, they're missing their leader, Sidney Moncrief, who is injured for this series. And it looks like the Knicks are going to steal game 1 in Milwaukee. They win by 15. Let's see how they did it. They were led by their front court. Manning had 22 points, while Doherty had 19 and 14. Next, we have a rematch of last year's first round series between the Blazers and the Supersonics. The Blazers took a 2-0 lead on the Sonics, winning both games in Seattle, but the Sonics came back to win the series in 5 and actually made it all the way to the conference finals, where they lost to the Rockets. Can the Blazers win the series this time? Lynn Bias is out for the Sonics. Looks like a close game in game 1. We might jump into this one with 2:51 left to go. Let's jump in. Sonics are up 5, 105 to 100. Let's fast forward to around the 2-minute mark and see if the game is still close. Blazers down by 5. With the shot clock going down, Fat Lever takes a 3. He misses. Rebound. Kevin Willis, and it's now down to 3. At the other end, the ball goes to Tom Chambers. Fade away. Misses. Rebound. Steven Johnson for the putback, and they're up by 5. Bat Lever has it for the Blazers. Gives it to Anderson. Takes the shot. Misses. Rebound. Sonics. Isaiah gets it to Kevin Johnson with a wide open lane. He takes it to the basket. And he loses the ball. It goes to the Blazers now. They have a chance to cut the lead. Lever has the ball. He finds Nick Anderson for the shot. Misses. Rebound. Kevin Willis. And he dunks it. And it's back down to 3. Sonics inbound. Finds Isaiah Thomas. He gets fouled. He can put this game to rest if he makes his free throws. Wow, Thomas missed both free throws. The game is still a 3-point game. Portland has the ball with a chance to tie it. The ball finds Derek McKee. He takes the shot. Misses. And Seattle has the ball now. That wasn't even a 3. Why the hell did he take it? With 24 seconds on the clock, you would think they would run a play. After some made free throws, the Sonics won by 6. Let's see how they did it. Wow, Rex Chapman led the way with 26 points. Isaiah added 21, 5, and 8. Kevin Willis led the way for the Blazers with 24 and 12. Next go out to Golden State, where the Mavericks and Warriors do battle. Last year, the Mavericks were without their star player Mark Aguirre and lost in the second round to Seattle. Actually got swept. While the Warriors ended their season last year with a sweep at the hands of the Lakers in the first round. Both teams have a sour taste in their mouth heading into these playoffs. Who will prevail? Game 1 is tight in the 4th. We might jump into this one too. Mavericks are up by 3 with 2:32 left to go. Let's jump in. Let's fast forward a bit to see where we're at. After a breakaway layup by Harper, he has the ball again, takes a shot, misses. Rebound the Warriors, they're down 5. They gotta do some scoring. Jim Paxson has it, looking for some space, takes the shot, misses. Rebound Dallas. After a mixed layup by Harper, Paxson has it again. Looks like he's looking to take it to the basket. Drives, finds Larry Krstovic underneath, and he gets the layup. It's the former Bulls champion with the key play. Derek Harper has it, turn around, takes to the basket, gets the layup, in 1. That might do it. After the made free throw, Paxson has it, finds John Salia underneath, and it's back down to 4 with 42 seconds left to go. Dwyer has it, finds Manoy Benjamin underneath, he gets the layup, and we're back up to 6. This game might be over. That ended up being the final. Let's see how the Mavericks did it. McGuire had an amazing game with 37 and 5. While Paxson, Buck Williams, and Doug West all scored over 20 for the Warriors in the loss, with Paxson leading the way with 29. Next, we head to our nation's capital where our defending champions, 2-time champions, face off against the Pistons. The defending champs have a much different lineup than they had last year. The only 2 players that stuck around were Finals MVP John Stockton and the X-Man Xavier McDaniel. While the Pistons have a new star, and his name is Clark Kellogg. Even though their lineup is flipped upside down, the champs are still looking like champions as they're blowing out the Pistons. They win by 15. Let's see how they did it. Jerome Kersey led the way with 21, 5, and 5. He was traded twice in the offseason and found a home in D.C. Stockton added 18 and 9. Clark Kellogg led the way for the Pistons with 27, 8, and 7. Next we head to Cleveland, where the Cavs are the number 1 team in the East. Their opponents are the Bulls. On prom, Patrick Ewing is injured for this series. Can Kevin McHale lead his new team against the top seed? With Patrick Ewing, the Bulls were able to advance out of the first round twice already, while the Cavs, with Dominique Wilkins and David Robinson for the last 2 years, weren't able to get out of the first round. With the addition of Joe Dumars, does that change this year? Looks like the Bulls are up in game 1. Let's jump in and see if they can do it. Their lead is down to 4 with 59 seconds left to go. Let's jump in. Bulls have the ball in the lead. The Cavs need to stop here desperately. Darwin Cook finds Willie Anderson wide open for 3. He misses. Rebound. Ronnie Cycli, and they have to foul. Cycli makes 1 of 2, and the lead is 5. Cavs got to score now. Bagley finds John Williams underneath. He gets the layup. It's down to 3. Cavs down 5. Williams with the inbound. He finds Dominique underneath, and he gets the bucket. They need to hope for some missed free throws now or get a steal. It's a foul. Darwin Cook made his 2 free throws last time, and now it's going to be Willie Anderson at the line for 2. He made the first one to make it a 4-point lead. Now this to make it a 5. He misses. Rebound cycling, and this game is over. The Bulls win by 6. Let's see how they did it. Kevin McHale had 21 and 15, while Darwin Cook had 17 and 11 assists. Both Robinson and Wilkins had over 20, with Robinson having 15 rebounds and 7 assists to add to his point total of 21. Next we have a battle in Texas between the defending Western champions Houston Rockets versus the Spurs, who haven't made the playoffs since 1985. The Spurs have a blue-collar team with their leader Mark Price, while the Rockets are full of star power, including Karl Malone, Ralph Sampson, and Alvin Robertson, who is a new addition this year. However, they're without their star guard last year, who was injured, Del Curry. Wow, the Spurs are winning this game. That's amazing. If this gets any closer, we might jump in. Let's see if the Rockets can have a comeback in their cards. With 1:55 left to go, it's a 5-point game. Let's see if the Rockets can make the comeback. Looks like Alvin Robertson's at the line for the Rockets. Let's see if he can cut this lead down to 3. He went 1 for 2. It's a 4-point game. The Spurs have it. Battle goes down low to Olin Polonies. He gets the layup, and they're back up by 6. Muggsy Bogues finds Malone underneath. He can't get the layup. The Spurs have it with a 6-point lead to put the game away here. John Battle takes a shot as the shot clock goes down. He misses. Rebound Rockets. They need to score now. Oh my God, Alvin Robinson just dribbled the ball out of bounds. This game is over. Looks like the Rockets are already intentionally fouling. This game is over, I think. The Spurs upset the Rockets, win by 7. Let's see how they did it. Both Price and Battle had 22, with Price having 7 assists and Battle having 9. Malone and Sampson were amazing but couldn't get the win. Malone had 31 and 11, while Sampson had 26 and 9. That leaves us with the number 1 seeded LA Lakers, the best team in the league, with their revamped lineup with Terry Cummings versus the Phoenix Suns, who I don't think ever made the playoffs in our universe. The Suns lineup looks a lot like the Spurs lineup with a lot of good blue-collar players, while the Lakers have star power. Are we going to see another upset in this game 1, as we saw in Houston? Looking at the scoreboard, I guess not. The Lakers blow out the Suns in game 1 of this series. They won by 31. Let's see how they did it. New addition Terry Cummings led the way with 25 and 11, while Magic had 18, 7, and 13 assists. James Worthy added 18 and 11. Let's get right into game 2s. I forgot to hit record for this game 2, but the Celtics win. Bird led the way with 34, 5, and 5. Hershey Hawkins off the bench contributed 25. Barkley finished with 27 and 13, but his team is down 2-0 after the first 2 games. They somehow did the same thing twice for game 2 of this series, and again the Knicks win. They're now up 2-0 going back to New York on the Bucks. Doherty had a monster game with 27, 13, 6, and 4 steals, with Williams, King, and Horace Grant all scoring 20. Marquise Johnson led the way for the Bucks at 25 and 6, but they're now facing their 7th straight first-round elimination game, heading back to New York. Out west, it's Seattle now with a 2-0 lead on the Blazers. Isaiah Thomas led the way with 28, 6, 13 assists, and 5 steals. Kevin Johnson filled it up with 24, 5, 8, 3, and 4. Once again, it's a close game in game 2 for Golden State. Can the Mavericks take a commanding 2-0 lead heading back to Dallas? Let's jump in and see. Looks like the Warriors have a 3-point lead in the ball. The ball finds Doug West. He pops up for a shot. Misses. Rebound Dallas. Carver with the shot clock winding down, tries to do something, but Jim Paxson steals the ball, and Golden State now has it. Buck Williams looks to drive the ball. He's down low. Puts a move on, takes a shot, misses. Rebound Dallas. Derek Harper quickly gets it to Aguirre. He takes it to the hole and scores. It's a 1-point lead. And Dallas complete the comeback. Jim Paxson has it with a shot clock winding down. He has to take the 3, misses. Rebound Dallas. They're down 1 at the end of the ball. Their Carper has it with the clock ticking down. He's got to shoot it. Takes the shot. Misses. Rebound Golden State. And they won it. Jim Paxson's at the line with 2 seconds left to go. Looking to extend it to 3. He makes 1 out of 2. And Dallas has one last shot. They call timeout. Let's see what happens. They find Aguirre for the win. Misses. Golden State ties the series. Let's see how they did it. Paxson led the way with 27, 6, and 5 steals. Krystoviak had 20 and 9. While Aguirre finished with 36 but needed 39 to win the game. He also added 4 steals. Blackman added 20 and Benoit Benjamin had 16 and 10. While the Bullets destroyed the Pistons in Game 2 to take a 2-0 lead. Two-time Finals MVP John Stockton led the way with 31, 5, and 15 assists. The X-Men added 19 and 12. Back in Cleveland, it's another close game, but this time it's the Cavs that are up. Are they going to be able to split this series? Let's jump in and find out. Down 4, the Bulls have it. They give it to Cycling, and he gets the bucket. Now a 2-point lead. At the other end, it's Wilkins going to the basket. Puts up the shot, and it's back up to 4. I don't know how he made that. They don't seem to kill out there, so the Bulls go again to Cycling. Turn around, gets the layup. Dumars finds Dominique under the basket, he turns around, gets the layup, and it's back up to 4. The Bulls can't keep trading baskets. Reggie Theus has it now. He's looking to take it to the basket, puts a shot up, and it's back down to 2. They need a stop. The other end, it's Dominique. He takes to the basket and gets fouled. He goes to the line to see if he can get it back up to 2 possessions. He made them both, and the lead is back up to 4. Dumars finds Dominique wide open, gets the bucket, and the Cavs are up by 6. Previous play by the Bulls was shot by some guy named Smith. I don't even know if he's a real player. Could be a created player by 2K, so I didn't want to show that footage. Back to action. The Bulls need a bucket here, or this game is over. Let's see what they do. Theus is with it, looks to drive it, finds Cycling underneath, and he gets the layup. They're still down 4 with 27 seconds left to go. They'll have to foul and hope for some missed free throws, and there it is. Joe Dumars is going to the line. Dumars makes 1 or 2. The Bulls have to go quickly. After another missed basket by the creative player Smith, the Bulls lose the game. Dominique finished with 28 and 9, including some key baskets at the end. Looks like David Robinson fouled out with a double-double in 24 minutes. Slightly led the way for the Bulls with 19 and 13. McHale played 30 minutes and probably fouled out too because we didn't see him there late. Don't look now, but the Houston's in another tight one with the Spurs. Let's see if the Spurs are going to take a commanding 2-0 lead heading back to San Antonio. Mark Price has it for the Spurs. He finds the open shot and gets it, and it's now down to 3. At the other end, Bogues finds Malone. He just bullies his way to the basket, and it's back up to 5. After a miss by the Spurs, the Rockets now have it with the lead. And there's Bogues for the shot. It's up to 7 now. With a minute and 21 left to go, the Spurs are running out of time to make the comeback. John Battle drives to the basket, finds Steve Stepanovic for the dunk. It's down to 5. They need some stops now. At the other end, Bogues finds Malone under the basket. And they just don't have any answers for Karl Malone. Mark Price has it. Looking for some space. Gets the shot off. And it goes in. It's now a 5-point lead with under a minute to go. 40 seconds to be exact. The Spurs are doubling. But it's Malone wide open. He gets the bucket. And this game is over. After a miss by Price, the Rockets win at 98-91. Sampson led the way with 25, 15, and 3 blocks. Malone nearly had a triple-double with 19, 12, and 9. Larry Nance added 16 and 11. John Battle led the way for the Spurs with 20 points. Mark Price had 19 and 7 assists. In our final game, too, it's the Lakers, the number 1 seed, the best team in the league, dominating the Suns to take a 2-0 lead. Magic had 26, 7, and 12. And Cummings had 19 and 11. Reggie Lewis finished with 25 and 3 steals for the Suns in the loss. The first team to face elimination are the Philadelphia 76ers. They're back in Philly in front of their fans. Will that change anything? They're up double digits early in the game. They're maintaining that lead heading into the second half. It looks like they're going to get a game back. If it gets close, we'll jump in, but it looks like Philly's got this. They win it by 16. He led the way with 26, 12, and 3 steals. Moses Malone had 25 and 10. The Bucks are the next team to face elimination. They now head to New York down 2-0. And it's the Knicks that have an early lead. Into halftime, they're up double digits. They're maintaining that lead through the third and through the fourth. If this gets close, we'll jump in. If not, the Knicks will be the first team to advance in our 1990 playoffs. The Knicks advance, and for the 7th time in a row, the Bucks lose in the first round of the playoffs in our universe. 33-year-old Bernard King led the way with 28 points. Michael Williams had 17, 7, and 12 assists with 4 steals. Brad Daugherty had 17 points and 18 rebounds. Marquise Johnson led the Bucks with 24. Armin Gilliam had 20, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 blocks. But the Bucks are out of the playoffs yet again in the first round, as the Knicks are the first to advance. Last year was the Blazers up 2-0 heading home to Portland, where the Sonics won 3 in a row to win the series. Now it's the Sonics that have a chance to get the sweep in Portland. The close game in the second half. Are we going to jump into this one? With 2:23 left to go, the Blazers are clinging on to a 3-point lead. Let's jump in. Isaiah has it, and he looks to do something with it. Behind the back, he gets fouled. He made the first, and now this one to cut it to 1. It's up, and in. With just over 2 minutes left to go, it's a 1-point game. After both teams miss back buckets, it's Fat Lever heading to the basket and gets the 2. Lead is back up to 3 with 1:33 left to go. Kevin Johnson with it, takes it to the basket and dunks it. What a finish by Kevin Johnson. Isaiah has it, drives to the basket to take the lead, and he gets it in. The Sonics are up. At the other end, the Blazers missed a bucket, and at this end, it's Isaiah with the clutch bucket. It's a 1-point Sonics lead with under a minute left to go. Fat Lever has it, finds Derek McKee underneath. He goes up against Tom Chambers and gets the bucket. Blazers aren't ready to give up. Timeout Sonics. Their missed jumper by Tom Chambers at one end. It's Fat Lever wide open and gets the bucket. The Blazers are up by 3 with 7 seconds left to go. Timeout Sonics. The inbound goes to Isaiah. Takes to the basket. Gets the layup. They're still down 1. Not sure why they didn't go for 3. The ball goes to Nick Anderson. He gets fouled immediately with 2 seconds on the clock. He made his first one, and now this is to make it a 3-point lead. And it's off. Rebound Portland. This game is over. Kevin Willis goes to the line, up 2 with 1 second left to go. He can put this away. He made 1 out of 2. The Sox still have a shot to tie. It goes to Isaiah for the tie. Misses. Portland survives. I don't think he even got it off in time anyway. Fat Lever exploded in this game with 32, 6, 6, and 3 assists, steals. Kevin Willis added 14 and 17 rebounds. Johnson had 25 and 5 assists for the Sonics. Isaiah Thomas added 24 and 11 assists. It wasn't enough to get the victory in the sweep. Now we head to Dallas where the series is tied at 1 for Game 3. And it looks like we're headed to another close finish, so let's jump in. The Warriors have the ball up 4. They go to Buck Williams with a turnaround jumper. It's in, and now it's up to 6. Blackman has it with his shot clock going down. He takes the jumper. It's in. Dallas isn't going down without a fight. After 2 missed shots by both teams, the Warriors now have it with up 4 with 53 seconds left to go. And it's William Bedford inside to bring up the 6. Out of the timeout, the Mavericks have it. They need a score here. This game is over. Blackman drives to the basket. Goes to score. Oh, he loses the... In the end, the Warriors end up winning by 5. Let's see how they did it. Short led the way with 18. William Bedford had 17 and 14. Aguirre led the way for the Mavericks with 24 and 5. But I didn't see him there in the end. I think he fouled out. Next, we head to Detroit where their season's on the line. Defending champions have a 2-0 lead on them. Both games in Washington weren't even close. How are they going to fare at home in Detroit? The Bullets have a lead in the third quarter. Are they going to end the series? In the fourth, Detroit is now with the lead, and it's close. Are we going to jump into this one? With a minute and 3 left to go, the Bullets have cut it to 5. Let's jump in. Jack Sigma is at the line for the Pistons to extend the lead. He goes 1 for 2 in the lead 6. The defending champs have some work to do if they want to end the series here. After a pair of missed jumpers by Michael Cage, the Bullets are forced to foul, and this game is over. Pistons win that by 6. Let's see how they did it. Clark Kellogg led the way with 23 and 6. The Bullets were led by Jerome Kersey, who had 18 and 10. After tying the series up at home, the Cavs blow out the Bulls in Chicago. David Robinson was on fire, 37, 13, 8 assists, and 5 blocks. The league MVP really showed up. John Bagley added 20, and Neek had 18 and 7. Kevin McHale led the way for the Bulls with 24 and 11. Rockets follow suit as they take a 2-1 lead on the Spurs in San Antonio. Carmona had an amazing 30 and 15. Sampson was pretty impressive too with 20, 17 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Hot Rod Williams led the way for the Spurs with 20 and 9. Our final game 3 has the Suns facing elimination in Phoenix against the Lakers, who are the number 1 team in the league. Lakers are up in the third quarter. Are they going to get the sweep? The Lakers have a 10-point lead in the fourth. Looks like they're going to win it. If it gets any closer, we'll jump in. Somehow the Suns made a comeback with 2:45 up to go. The Lakers lead is down to 3. Let's jump in. After a missed shot by Douglas Shrimp, the Lakers are on the break. James Worthy looks like he's taking to the basket. Little floater, and it's now a 5-point lead by the Lakers. After several shots missed by both teams, the lead is now the same. And there's another miss by the Suns, and now they're forced to foul. Down 5 with 32 seconds left to go. This game in series may be over. The Lakers win it by 9 and take the series. Magic nearly had a triple-double with 24, 8, and 9. Worthy added 19 and 14. Ron Harper had 23 and 5 assists in the loss. This was their first playoff experience. If anything, it's a learning experience. Also, Reggie Lewis fouled out to end his season. After 3 games, 2 teams have advanced, the Knicks and the Lakers. Is that going to be our finals this year? Wait and see. Back in Philadelphia for Game 4, it's the Celtics versus the Sixers. Can the Celtics close it out, or will Philly force a Game 5? Historically, these 2 teams have gone the distance, and it looks like this year will be no different, as the Sixers are up big at home. They crushed the Celtics by 28. Let's see how they did it. Barkley had 30, 10, 7 assists, and 3 steals. Malone added 22 and 9. Bird led the way for the Celtics with 25. But this series is going back to Boston for Game 5. We next head out west to Portland, where the Blazers are trying to do the same thing that the Sonics did last year to them, and that's win 3 in a row to win the series. They got 1, now they need to get another one to head back to Seattle. Not sure if they're going to do it. Sonics are up by double digits in the fourth. If this gets any closer, we'll jump in. Sonics take the game in a series. Let's see how they did it. Isaiah had 23 and 9. Tom Chambers added 17 and 10. Derek McKee led the Blazers with 25. Pat Lever added 20, 11 assists, and 3 steals. But the Blazers fall to the Sonics in back-to-back playoffs. We next head to Dallas, where the Warriors won 2 in a row and are looking to close out the Mavericks in Dallas. The Mavericks are a proud franchise who haven't lost in the first round in years, I think. But I guess there's a first for everything, because the Warriors are blowing them out in Dallas. For the second time in 3 years, the Warriors advanced to the semis. Let's see how they did it. Paxson led the way with 24 points. Doug West had 22 and 7 assists. Aguirre led the way for the Mavericks with 28. This is their first round loss since 1985. Back east, we go to Detroit, where the champs are looking to close out the Pistons for the second time. And Clark, Kellogg, and company force a Game 5 in our nation's capital. They have a lead in the second half. Oh wow, they extended in the fourth. If Washington comes back, we'll jump in. The Pistons shock us all and win by 18. Former Sixers champ John Long led the way with 22. Kellogg had 18 and 7. Ken Norman had 18 and 3 steals. The X-Man was amazing for the Bullets with 37 and 9 and 3 steals. John Stockton added 24 and 11. Kind of surprising they didn't win the game. Next, we head to Chicago, where the Cavs are looking to do something they haven't done yet in our universe, and that's win a series. Can Kevin McHale and the Bulls prevent that from happening? Or will the three-headed monster of Dominic Wilkins, David Robinson, and Joe Dumars get their victory? They have a lead in the fourth. If this gets close, we'll jump in. The Cavs do it, winning by 14. Let's see how they did it. The league's MVP, Robinson, did it with 28, 12, and 5. Wilkins added 23, 7, and 3 steals. Dumars added 22, 7 assists, and 3 steals. Dumars will be facing his old team next round. After beating the Rockets in the first game, the Spurs now face elimination at home. Can the defending West champs win 3 in a row and end this series? Up in the fourth, if this game gets close, we'll jump in. Nope, the Rockets win it by 21. Karl Malone nearly had another triple-double with 29, 12, and 8. Samson added 20 and 12. Alvin Robinson had 18 and 8. While Mark Price had 21 and 15 assists in the loss. But they'll have to regroup for next year. While we have a rematch of last year's conference finals next round. And now we have 2 decisive Game 5s. The winner of each will face each other in the conference semifinals. First up, Philly and Boston, who have been here before. The two teams went at it for the conference semifinals 3 years in a row. In the first 2 series, ended in Boston in Game 7 with the Celtics winning both. Now we're in Boston again for Game 5, and it looks like they're going to do it again. Although the Sixers have cut it to 5 with 2:24 left to go, let's jump in. After a couple of turnovers, we jump in with the Sixers on a fast break. Banks for the basket, he misses. Rebound, it looks like it was Barkley, and he gets it in. It's a 3-point game. Out of timeout, Kenny Smith finds Larry Bird, who backs up his defender, turns around and gets the layup, but it's back up to 5. At the other end, Larry Bird gets it to Barkley, who manhandles what looks to be Cadillac Anderson, and it's back down to 3. I don't see Moses Malone or Arvydas Sabonis on the court right now, so we'll have to see what happens with them after the game. Meanwhile, Bird gets the ball right under the basket, and he gets the lead back up to 5. That guy's amazing. After several missed shots by both teams, we're still at 98-93. Rivers finds John Kemp for the alley-oop dunk. This game is over. What a way to end the game and the series with a Kemp exclamation point. Final, the Celtics won by 7. Bird finished with 27 and 9. Kemp had a double-double with 13 and 13. No bigger 2 points than those last 2. Looks like Sabonis fouled out with a double-double in 25 minutes. Barkley led the way for the Sixers with 19 and 10. Looks like Moses Malone only played 15 minutes. He might have fouled out. Nope. Did he get injured? We'll have to check. Nevertheless, the Celtics move on and the Sixers are eliminated. Wow, Malone tore his hamstring. That leaves our final series with the defending champions now in a do-or-die Game 5 versus the Detroit Pistons in our nation's capital. Can the Pistons get the upset, or will the Bullets move on to the semis? It's a close game late. We might jump into this one. With 23 seconds left to go, the Pistons cut it down to 3. Let's jump in. Bullets have the ball though. This game and series may be over. Last year's Finals MVP is at the line to ice it. John Stockton made them both in a 5-point lead now. Kellogg finds Sigma underneath. It's back down to 3. After 2 made free throws by Stockton, it's back up to 5. The Pistons gotta go quickly. It goes to Sam Perkins. He shoots a 3. Gets it. 2-point game with 4 seconds left to go. After Stockton goes 1 for 2, it's a 3-point game, but the Pistons didn't have any timeouts, and that's how it ends. The defending champions move on. Stockton led the way with 26 and 14. The X-Man had 19 and 9. Kellogg had 25, 8, and 3 steals for the Pistons. His first year in Detroit by all means was successful. He and the Pistons took the champs to the limit. That's the end of the video. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe. It goes a long way. And stay tuned for my conference semifinals video coming soon. Until then, goodbye for now, and thanks for watching.